what I'm going to show you now is a list of tables had to do with the Holocaust in Germany. Now the question, why now? Because the days of the Omer that we are counting on, known to be days of mourning. And this is why the customs, no music, and no weddings, and many other things to do with joy and happiness. Why? Because of the death of 24,000 pupils of Rabbi Akiva. But not only this, many other things happened on this time. Pogroms in Europe all over, crusades, Inquisition, lot of communities, lot of Jewish blood was split at that time. And this is really the reason for it. Now we are going to see now about the Holocaust in Germany. So you are going to see a lot of tables to do with the Holocaust with Adolf Hitler, Marshmo. And as you will see, a lot of tables were done in the program of Professor Robert Haralick from Glazerson-Katz, Jewish University in New York. And then you will see many of them, as we said, some of them difficult pictures, but all of them, we have a command, mitzvah, to remember what Amalek did to you. And Amalek are all these evil, cruel people, nations who all over history split, lots of Jewish blood, rivers of blood. Man, this is what you have to remember, but also remember that really this was the result of not keeping the Torah properly. The Torah says clearly when the second word came out, it was the 17th of Elul, where in the synagogues they read the portion which is Kitavo, which contains 98 curses. And if you watch them properly, all of them are in the Holocaust. And the introduction, God says, if you will not listen to my laws, if you will despise them, then you will see what will happen. So, as many rabbis wrote a whole book, the Holocaust in Bible Card, which I did with Professor Haralick. You can get it in my site, Glazerson.com, books.com, Amazon.com. And there I brought many rabbis who said before to Jews, start with reform to take away laws from the Torah to do this. So you want to make a new laws of code of law. Just now you see Nuremberg, they are going to make a new code of law against Jews. Unbelievable. But the Jews did not listen, carried on assimilating, reformed, as the case in the Shabbos. And the result was the Holocaust. Now, it is not that the final solution was in Tisha B'Av. Unbelievable. The first word all came out on Tisha B'Av. So what you have here is a table which clearly shows that in the Holocaust, Amalek came with Adolf Hitler, and this started from 9th of Av. Unbelievable. This is a table which I did. You can see in Tisha B'Av, in the Holocaust, Hitler, Amalekite. So, let us see, this is one of the table of many others that you are going to see now, one after the other, and all of them are very highly statistical. So let us start with this list of tables. So this is one of many. You have here Nazi and the swastika. These two words come together. You can see Nazi in red, and together with the cross, with the swastika. Statistic is 13.5 to 10,000, which is 1 to thousands. But clearly show connection with the cross, with the swastika, and the Nazis. Now let us see another one. which shows connection with Hitler, with the cross, with the swastika. And also comes to statistic 11.5 to thousands. And another one, which is really in Hebrew, but it's amazing one, was done by Yitzhak Herman, and really, you don't have the English here, but I will tell you. So you have here the word Ashoah. You can see Ashoah comes here, Ashoah, and then you have here, this is Ashoah, then you have the verse in the Torah, which God says, Al kol hara asher asa. This is because of the evil that the Jews did, because they went astray to idol. So this is one of others, unfortunately. This is why Jews were thrown into the furnaces, coming here. Then we see more about these verses, and all this, brought to, you see, millions of Jews in the Holocaust. In other places, the Crusades, the Nazis, and Inquisitions, many other pogroms. So, let us see more. And this is really a picture of Hitler with a dog. Now we see later that a lot of things of the Satan, Hitler was connected to them, the black mages. It is not that he was very close to the dog. The dog is a symbol of the Amalekite in the Kabbalah, in the Zohar. By the way, we can read much more about all these tables with the explanation in our site, which he did with Professor Haralick, torahcode.us. So then he will explain to you that the Zohar uses the word dog to refer to Amalek, and so on. You will understand everything. Now let us carry on with the tables. This is, by the way, the Nazis. Then we have a table here connecting with the swastika to the Nazis, which we say, but more, with Amalekite and magic, black magic. So you have the word, you have the Nazi here, you have here the Amalekite connected with the cross, with the swastika, Slav Keres, amazing, Slav Keres, and with the Amalekite goes together, amazing phenomena, you should not see this one. And here is the black magic, Yishuv, coming here. So, this is, which was found by Dr. Katz and myself, because he found the main things, and I found some additional ones which are connected. Now let us see more tables about the Holocaust, about Germany, and this is what we have. Also very important, you have here the two evil forces which you mentioned many times, the Samael and the Lilith. Samael is the heavenly minister of the Amalekite, and Lilith, she's connected with the Arabs, with Ishmael. We know quite well that the Arabs, the Mufti, was part of the Holocaust, He helped a lot to Hitler, to do it. So no doubt these two evil forces, both of them were involved in the Holocaust. And as we said, unfortunately, you have to remember it was a result of sins, Jews. So you have the Lilith, you have the Amalekite and the Samael. All right? So this was found by myself. Then let us see more tables. Each table adds so much to the picture and gives so much deep understanding in what was going in Germany in the Holocaust, which unfortunately people don't see. They see only the outside, not the inside, which is the most important. Now here you have amazing also table, the Führer. The Führer was Hitler, this was his title, and he represents Samael. So here, amazingly, you have here the Führer with the Samael together. Now this is a finding of the Moshe Katz, who unfortunately passed away. He wrote the book Compute Torah, very important book. If you can get it, you will get a lot about the Torah code, Compute Torah, yeah. Then here you have the statistic which Professor Haralick did, quite hypothetic. The statistic is 7 to 100,000. Very, very significant. As I said in the book, in our site, and in Professor Haralick's site, torahcode.us, you can see it and read a lot about it in details. But it is amazing to see this connection. The reality statistic, 7 to 100,000. Let us carry on and see another table. And this only to remind us that all the enemies of Israel, all the oppressors, really dealt with these evil forces, like the Nazis, the Crusades, unfortunately, all those. So you have here Pharaoh also uses Samael with him. Also statistic 33 to 10,000, which is 3 to 1,000, quite high statistic. Let us carry on and see amazing and important table. Satan in Hitler. Yeah, Hitler went with the Satan. He has the black magic. We know quite well. There are a lot of books you can read in English about this. So you have Satan and Hitler coming together. Amazing. You can see Hitler and in green, right? And in red, Hitler and the Satan. Here is the Satan, and this is Hitler. All together, they work together, right? This was found by Professor Haralick, and the statistics is 23 to 10,000, 2.3 to 1,000. So let us carry on and see other tables. All of them bring us the terrible story about the Holocaust in Germany. Now we carry on here, another one. You have your black magic, Keshuv Shachor, with whom Hitler worked with the Satan. So you see, in this table you have Hitler here, you have Keshuv, which is in green, which is magic, and you have here in blue light, blue Shachor, black one. And the Satan definitely comes here. Then this was found also by Professor Haralick, and 15 to 1,000. Let us see more. Now Hitler, the butcher, butcher. They kill Jews like they kill animals. So you have here Adolf Hitler, amazing. Adolf Hitler is Adolf Hitler, the butcher. And statistics 13 to 10,000, 1.3 to 6. It was found by Professor Haralick. Carrying on, seeing more tables here. You have Hitler, the butcher, slaughters the Jews. So you have here, seeing green, you have the Tabach, the butcher, and Hitler, red, and the Mechale, slaughters, exterminates. Now this is the 6 to 1,000, and this was found by Professor Haralick. Let us see more tables. Here we have the main words, exterminate or slaughters, Mechale, the butcher, Mechale exterminates, and here you have also the Tabach, the Hitler. Now here comes Hitler in red. You can see Hitler coming who slaughters the butcher. And here also the statistic quite high also, 1.5 to 100,000. Amazing. This was done by Professor Haralick. And all the same story. Then we see this is really, one can say, the most important one. Why? Because the terms which were taken by Professor Haralick were from this table. Now in this table you see the butcher Hitler slaughters, exterminates them, the Jews. Now you can see it here, Hitler, red, mechale bהם, exterminates them, yellow, and then Natabach, the butcher. And this was found by Doron Witztum, Doron Witztum worked with Professor Rips together, and these terms really were used by Professor Haralick and myself in other places. So the statistic here is amazing, 0.5 to 100,000, yeah, unbelievable. So when you see more tables coming out, unbelievable ones. And this is Germany and Amalek, everything goes together. Germany with the Nazis goes together. And you see clearly in the Torah coming, and again, statistics quite high, 8 to 10,000, clearly showing that this is the truth, yeah? This is the truth. Sometimes people want to believe, but this is the truth. It also was found by Professor Haralick. Let us carry on. We have more here. We have the Satan in Germany, the dog, which we saw Amalek, the Nazis Amalek. Also comes all here. You can see Amalekite in Germany, and Nazis, dog. Dog is a symbol of the Amalekite. And here also it comes 10.5 to 10,000, because there are more words. And these were found by Professor Haralick and myself, because all these words. So, let us see more tables. And this is clearly showing the Amalek is connected with Samael. Samael is the heavenly minister of Amalekite, comes here together, amazing in the Torah. And what you have here, statistic is 9 to 10,000. Yeah. So all this goes together, Germany and Amalek, Amalek and Amael. Then, what we have here is connection, clear connection with Samael and Hitler. Yeah, Samael and Hitler. Hitler in green you can see, and together here are Samael. Unbelievable. And this is statistic, also 8 to 10,000. This was found also by Professor Haralick. Carry on and seeing more. Here you find the Samael with Hitler, with the Nazi together. Yeah, this additional also comes to 5.5 to 10,000. All shows the connection, the Samael, the Hitler, the Nazis, the Melech, exactly what our rabbis tell us. Then we have here the Führer with Germany and the Samael together. Yeah, this was also found by Professor Haralick, and the statistic is not so high, 97, but in fact it's interesting addition that Professor Haralick had here, because I found who is Amalek, Samael, the Führer. This is what I found, and Professor Haralick found then the statistic is 6.5 to 10,000, which definitely makes it much higher. So interesting table. Then, this is interesting table also, which was found by Dr. Moshe Katz, unfortunately passed away, and he wrote the book, Compute Torah, very worthwhile getting it. And then, what he found is Samael and the king of the Nazis, the Führer, unbelievable. So this is his finding, this is 4.5 to 10,000. Then, the whole story you find here, the whole story. Satan in Hitler, Satan, Samael, the dog, enemy, hates Nazi in the Holocaust, Eichmann, all these words appear in this table, lot of words. showing clear connection between Eichmann, Hitler, definitely, the Nazis, the enemy, the Samael, and this is all come here, and statistically, because there are many verses here, 1.5 to thousands. Then let us see if there is another table. No, we're coming back to the first table. Yeah, Hitler and the Führer, as we said. So you saw a list of tables, all of them to do with the Holocaust, and very important teachings, the Nazis and all the swastika, and all this. Really, the most interesting is really, again, because this is for us the most important for Jews, to understand why the Holocaust came. So here we see the Holocaust, in green, the Holocaust, and the verse says the following, God told Moses what is going to be in future. These people, the Jewish people, will get up, will go astray after after strange gods. Then, more, in the same place when the Holocaust comes every 50 letters, God says, because they went astray, because they served idols, then serving idols really means other religion, not Jews. So because of this, God says, V'chara people, my anger will kindle in them on that day, I will leave them, I will hide my face from them. And what will be then? And then this is what is written, what will be then? Then all this evil, because of all this evil which they did, this will come because of my anger. It's amazing. And all these places comes the Holocaust, by the way, in 50 letters skip, which is very, very significant number. And clearly showing the most important. You have to remember what Amalek did to us, but you have to remember also why he did to us, which is the most important. So this is really the list of important tables. By the way, this is another one here, which really Professor Rips did, quite long one. And this is what he found. Hitler in Auschwitz, it was a time that the fire trapped them, and fire spread out in the Jew. But very amazing. This is a table which Professor Rips found. So very, very interesting, very significant, and all of them really supposed to teach us that the evil forces in the world up to today. You have seen Nazis, you have the evil forces working, unfortunately, against Jews all over in Europe and all over, anti-Semites, all the same roots, the same sort, but the end will be, Messiah will come and all these people will disappear from the earth. So interesting and significant tables, worthwhile watching them to see how significant they are. And as I said, if one can look, if you have a computer, you can look. If you put torah.us, then you will find a lot of explanation of these really tables, and will explain to you many, many ideas about the Nazis and from where they took their evil forces to burn Jews and to kill them such terrible way. Yeah, these are unfortunately. And as I said, it's worthwhile reading about Hitler and the black magic in many books, and now the dog, he worked with the dog together. And as I said, a lot of explanation for all this you have in this site, torah.us, a lot of explanation about the snake connected to the Malach. So, important tables. And as we said, now we are in very, very sad time, no music, no weddings, because we have to remember these days of the Omer was terrible things to Jews. There was slaughtering of Jews all over, the Crusade, the Inquisition, there, that time, the Christian, at that time, this brought to all this rivers of blood of Jews. So interesting and significant table and lot of lessons for us.